If you're sitting there completely exhausted from your job, like you're on the edge of burnout, every day you're thinking about handing in your resignation, you just feel like you can't do it anymore, then can I ask you how that plan of opening up an independent bookshop or starting a yoga retreat in the mountains is going? Because so often when we're in that fight flight mode and we just feel like we can't handle our job anymore, it feels like the only way to make things better is by making a massive change, uprooting our life and basically going to live in the woods. But the problem with that plan is that there is also a big part of us that feels like it's not possible, and so we end up just not doing anything and staying stuck where we are. If that is you, then hang on a sec here, because we're going to talk about a different approach. And by the way, in case you haven't met, my name's Mabel. I'm a career change coach for awesome, talented, neurodivergent women, and I do that because I think we all deserve to wake up on a Monday morning feeling excited to start the week. So here's the thing about making big changes. When we're in that fight flight mode, our brain often thinks the only way to make a change that's actually going to feel better is to do the complete opposite, to do something really terrifying to completely change our world. But the reality is that most changes are made from taking small, incremental steps without actually completely uprooting your life. That's how most of my clients make career change. They don't suddenly quit their job, freak out about how they're going to pay the bills, and then start a yoga retreat in Italy. What they do instead is start taking tiny steps towards a career they actually want. They start by exploring what they actually enjoy and maybe putting in some additional boundaries at work so they have a little bit more space to breathe. And then they start talking to people who do jobs that they're interested in to figure out if those jobs are actually viable for them. And then they start making connections. And then they move from the job they don't like into a job they like better. So making a career change doesn't have to be a leap of faith where you quit your job, don't know how you're going to pay the bills, and move to the mountains for the rest of your life. It can be incremental so that it's less scary. So what is one tiny step you could make today to start moving towards a career change?